Hey guys, Caleb here with Steve Meyer's Service today to talk to you about the Toro Titan 54-inch with the MyRide feature. So as we start off, you're going to have your seat adjuster right here. So as you pull that in towards the center, that's going to allow you to scoot the seat forwards and backwards. As we go to the side here, you're going to have your height of cut. So as you push forwards on your foot pedal with your foot, then you can take this pin out here and you can change your height of cut. So we go from 1.5 all the way up to 4.5 inches. And all you got to do is go by the 1, 2, 3, or 4 inch height, and then go over by the 0, quarter, half, or 3/4 inch height. So we can go up by 1/4 inch increments. As we come to the side here, we're going to have your controls. So you're going to have your throttle, your choke, your key switch, and your blades. Then we're also going to have the hour meter here. Brand new unit, so we got 0.0 hours. In order to start the machine, we're going to want full throttle and full choke. You're going to turn your key over. Once the unit fires up, you're going to push down on the choke. When you're ready to engage the blades, we want that throttle at full throttle before you pull up on the PTO. That's going to be best to engage the blades because it snaps everything in and gets everything up to full speed the quickest. If we were to engage it at a low throttle, it's really going to let the engine lug. It's going to slap the belt around. We could end up stretching out the belt or knocking it off a pulley, and we don't want that to happen. So full throttle when you're ready to engage those blades. And then when you're ready to shut the unit down, with this engine having a Kohler on it, you can leave it at full throttle. You can idle it down. That'd be a matter of personal preference. As we come to the side right here, we're going to have your battery compartment. So you got these two little tabs right here. You take a straight slot screwdriver, you twist those. That's going to pop this cover off and give us access to the battery under there. I really like that location because whether you're pulling a sprayer and you need to hook something up, whether you are hooking up a battery tender, it makes it nice and easy to get to, or when it comes time to changing it, having it on the fender there is a great access rather than having it under the seat. As we go to the back, we're going to have your MyRide suspension. So it's going to have settings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in order to adjust that suspension, what we're going to do is pull down on the latches, and then you would scoot those arms out. And you want them both at the same numbers, but you're going to scoot them out to get a firmer ride, or have them in to get a softer ride. Now this ride is going to be dependent upon a couple things. Things like operator weight, operator comfort, and yard conditions. So some people like a smoother ride, or a bouncier ride. Other people like a firmer ride, and then it's going to have the yard conditions to play a factor. Maybe the front yard's bumpier than the back, so maybe you like the front yard at 3 and you like the backyard at 2, or vice versa. Just a matter of preference. Then once you got them where you want them, you just lift up on those latches, and that tightens them down and puts them where they need to be. When it comes to engine maintenance, we got your dipstick right here, so you can pull that out to check your level. It's also going to be where we're going to fill the oil for the engine. And we're going to have your oil filter right here. We got your fuel filter right here. We're going to have your spark plugs on both sides. And then we got your oil drain right here. All you got to do is take that cap out, have your drain pan below, and that will allow you to remove the plug and let the oil drain. And then we got nice and easy access to the air filter here. Undo your clips, take that off. That's going to get us to the air filter. Put it back on, put your clips back on, and you're good to go. Now let's say your battery is dead, your mower can't start, or maybe you got it stuck and you need to move it, but it needs to be pushed or pulled. What we got here are these tow relief pins. So you're going to push in and down on those. Got one on each side. And they're by the muffler, so be careful in case the engine has been running. But in and down. That's going to release the pins. And then what we're going to do is come up front to the parking brake. Got your brake right here. And we push in and down. That's going to release the brake, and that will allow us to then push the machine or pull it gently to get it out of the stuck position, or to move it where you need it to go. Then we can bring those pins back out, and you'd be good to go. As we come to the left here, we got your gas tank. It's going to have a 5-gallon gas tank, and it's got a fuel gauge right down here at the bottom. So a real nice convenient spot, so as you're filling up your gas tank, you can watch that gauge. What we don't want to do on this mower is the gauge is going to read full before the gas gets up to the top, and that's okay. We don't want to top off the gas because the tank vent is on top of the tank. So if we overfill the gas, bring it up to the neck here, we're going to get above the tank vent. That's going to put excess fuel back to the engine. We don't want that to happen. So once this gauge here reads full, go ahead and stop filling. And then we got the ratcheting cap. Real nice design. That way you can't over tighten it. As we come back around to the front, we're going to have the parking brake, which we just talked about. To engage and disengage, you got your little diagram right here. So we want to pull in and down to disengage the brake, and then you want to pull the brake up to engage it. Now this machine's going to have a 3-year warranty on it. It's going to cover parts and labor inside the warranty. Warranty is going to be for things such as idler pulleys, spindle bearings. You're going to have your key switch, PTO switch, your throttle cable, your choke cable. That's all covered inside of 3 years. What's not included in 3 years, we're going to have belts and tires are 90 days, and you're going to have your battery as a year warranty. So that is going to be the Toro Titan 54-inch with the MyRide feature. And this is going to be great for your homeowners with acreage. You know, your people who a little more than a residential yard, but you don't quite need that that commercial grade mower. So this is great for that middle ground. So leave any questions or comments below, and thank you guys very much.